Students, myself, Mr. P. Sutar, Associate Professor, Department of Chemistry, Gopal Krishna Gokule College, Kolhapur. In the previous lecture, we have seen some points from the paper industry, of course, from Indian paper industry. Today, we are proceeding further. Now, students, the paper industry gives the employment. The industry provides employment to more than 0.12 million people directly and 0.34 million people indirectly. Some of the paper products are sheet paper, paper boxes, tissue paper, paper bags, stationery, envelopes, and printed paper products such as books, periodicals, and newspapers. The stationery includes greeting cards, printing and writing papers, school and office papers. The toiletry papers include paper toilets, tissue papers, and bath tissue. In the production of these, the manpower is required, and therefore the industry has the employment to the mankind. Now, we are proceeding further how the paper is produced. The point we are going to study is pulp manufacturing process and how the pulp is converted into the paper. Now, in the diagram, there is some trees, that is pine trees are shown, which are brought to the cutting. They are cut, the barks are removed, then they are compressed, and then in the thermal treatment they are melted, and then it is taken to the paper making machine, and thus news print papers are formed. The wasted papers are collected and they are then again recycled to have the pulp by adding the water, and thus the manufacturing is from the trees and also from the raw material like the waste papers. The pulp for paper making may be produced from virgin fiber by chemical or mechanical means, or may be produced by the repulping of paper. This is raw material which is obtained for recycling. The paper production is basically a two-step process in which a fibrous raw material is first converted into the pulp, and then this pulp is converted into the paper. The physical pulping of the wood is into chips, and it is done in the digester system. The two common types of digester systems are batch wise and continuous system. Most crop pulping is done in batch digesters, that is digestion in batches. Although recently the continuous digesters are being installed. In batch digester, once cooking is complete, the contents of the digester are moved to an atmospheric tank, which is usually referred as a blow tank. The entire contents of the blow tank are then sent to the pulp washers. The pulp washers separate the pulp from the spent cooking liquor. The pulp then proceeds through the various stages of washing and eventually bleaching, that is removal of color. This is the schematic diagram for the manufacture of pulp, the wood chips are taken in the digester, where they are digested in the system like continuous digester or batch wise digester. Okay, then they are run further. The when pulp is formed, it is washed and then it is sent to the screening system. Okay, then it is further processed for bleaching system. Then finally the refinery cleaners are used on the pulp and thus the papers are formed. The waste pulp is recycled to the digester system. Okay. The processes of pulp manufacturing are two. The first one is kraft process, also known as kraft pulping or sulfate process. It is the process of conversion of wood into the wood pulp, which consists of almost pure cellulose fibers, the main component of the paper. The kraft pulping is the most common form of chemical pulping. At 80% of the total chemical pulping industries, the kraft pulping involves the digesting of wood chips at elevated temperature and pressure in white liquor, that is the form white liquor form. The white liquor is a water solution of sodium sulfide and sodium hydroxide. The lining that binds the cellulose fibers together in the wood is chemically dissolved by this white liquor. These mills use conventional industrial boilers or wood boilers to provide that necessary power. Solid wood wastes are commonly used in these boilers, making chemical pulping plant self-sufficient. Kraft pulping produces a large amount of pollution. Particulate emissions from the kraft process occur largely from the recovery furnace, lime kiln, and the smelt dissolving tank. These emissions are mainly sodium salts with some calcium salts from the lime kiln. They are caused mostly by carryover of solids and sublimation of condense of inorganic chemicals. Particulate control is provided in a number of ways. Okay. The chemical emission from the crop process are what give pulp mills their distinctive odor. Reduced sulfur compounds such as hydrogen sulfide, methyl mercaptan, dimethyl sulfide, and dimethyl disulfide are all constantly emitted by the kraft process. These are the polluting material. Now the next method is soda pulping method. Soda pulping is a chemical process for making wood pulp with sodium hydroxide as a cooking chemical. Anyway, in soda aque process, anthraquinone may be used as a pulping additive to decrease the carbohydrate degradation. The soda process gives pulp with a lower tear strength than other chemical pulping processes like sulfide and kraft process, but it has still limited use for easy pulp material like straw and some hardwoods. Thus, we have seen the two methods of pulp manufacturing. The first one was sulfate process and the second one was soda pulping process. Okay, with this I conclude my today's lecture. Students, go through these points, note down important points. Thank you.